Alright then, ahoy there and welcome back to the Morris the Pirate Show. I am the dreaded Morris the Pirate, and you've tuned in today for a very special show, my birthday show. Yes, and we also have a special interview guest today, someone very, very interesting for you young ones who are thinking of going into the world of television production. Alright then, just a few announcements before we proceed. My regular first mate, Mr. Noodles, is having his nap time right now, and he is not to be disturbed.
Ah, that's me, girl.
So, my another one of my crewmates is filling in as first mate today. Say hello to Mr. Gorilla. Mr. Gorilla? Well, alright, there he is. He's not a real gorilla if you ask me, but he's a scary son of a gun, and that's all I care about. I mean, let me ask you. Somebody walks up to you holding a sword, and he also is crazy enough to have on a gorilla mask. You gonna be more scared or less? You gonna think he's less crazy or more? You tell me. All right, now for our special guest for the day. Today we're going to have a very lovely guest for those of you young ones who are thinking of going into show business, to the world of television production. This lovely lady goes by the name of Miss Toti Levine, and for the last 30 years she has worked behind the cameras in the world of television production. Her work has helped to bring you some classic shows such as Cagney and Lacey, the That 70s Show, and 2.5 Men. Okay, Ms. Levine, how are you today?
Hi, Morris. It's so nice to be here with you.
Well, let me ask you, Ms. Levine, what kind of skills do you believe a person needs to have to be effective in the type of work that you do in your career?
Well, really, you just got to put up with a lot of stuff nobody else wants to put up with to get started. Everyone's somebody's assistant, or you're a lot of people's assistants. And it's a lot of getting food. It's a lot of running errands. It's a lot of stuff you don't even like doing for yourself. But if you're a good people person, or you're able to manage difficult people, and if you're very organized, you could do really well.
Wonderful. And another question, what is your personal favorite show that you've worked on over the years? And what was it about that particular show that you found so good?
Morris, I really can't believe that I'm still out here on this raft and you're up there. I'd really like to just call it a day. Could you get me back to land?
Well, thank you, Ms. Levine. Yes, we'll be stopping ashore to take on passengers sometime in the not-too-distant future, and we can let you off then. Should take place sometime within the next, 4 to 6 weeks, I should think. All right, then. Well, I thought that to commemorate my many years as a dreaded pirate, I would tell you a lovely little tale of the first time I ever sailed the 7 seas as a young lad of 17. I had just run away from home where I was raised in a whorehouse in the south of Wales. And I made my way down to the seashore, the beautiful seashore. To be frank, it appears that Mr. Noodles and Mr. Gorilla got together and organized a mutiny. And, well, the long and the short of it is, they seem to have killed me, and, well, for the time being, I appear to be dead. Fortunately, Keisha didn't know this. If you work as a pirate and you get killed, you automatically become a ghost, you see. I don't know if you've seen all the pirate movies, but, well, that's basically the deal. Anyway, thanks so much for coming by to the birthday show today. Shucks, it seems like the day of my birth turned out to also be the day of my demise. Well, I'll have to try and find a way to resurrect myself by the time we next have an episode. Until then, thanks so much for celebrating my birthday with me, and ahoy!